And then we have another nostalgic phase. If you play Battle Spirit Saga, one of the mastermind behind Purple Nations, one of the first one to run away.
I didn't even remember that much, mate.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with the hottest battler in the UK and admin of the Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Magnum boost!
Why did you just started to watch Kamen Rider Kids all this time?
Yes.
After all this time?
Yes, I did. I'm on to like 20 something episode right now.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, glad you're finally in the club though. Yay.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like I actually watched like the first 3 episodes like months ago, and I just decided no, it's still enough for me. And then yeah, I don't know why. Around 2 days ago, I basically just went off to watch those really silly what do you call it? You know, like those reactions to all Kamen Rider openings kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, now I feel like it again. Maybe I'll try again. And then I just like, cling onto this very small interest and then keep watching. And then in 2 days, I'm in like 20 something episodes now.
Yeah. We got him guys finally.
I mean, to be fair, the cinematography and the music are actually good in this one. Like they're using a lot, well, not a lot, but like less CGI than like the other Rider series. Like, cause like I don't know, like tried. Well, Gaian was just really really boring in my opinion. But like everyone did say like the first few episodes are like can be really hard to get through, which I'm already not really too invested in the story, and also don't really like the design and anything like that anyway. So it's like so I didn't continue that. Then I tried Saber, biggest mistake of my life. Absolutely hated it. The CGI was horrible, too much CGI. I wanted to watch some real people kicking ass, not like computer generated actions. And then so I dropped that one. Watch Revise. Was okay, but then like the theme feels a bit weird to me. Like why are you suddenly using stamp? Why are you dinosaur themed and everything like that? It's like and then it's like nah. And then I went to try Drive. Was kind of okay with it until I saw the fighting scenes. I was like, especially the finishing move. Like Drive's finishing move is my least favorite out of all the Kamen Riders. Like, yes, I exposed myself. I went to watch all those really stupid finishing move compilation kind of thing. Yeah. And then yeah, I think Drive's ones is like the most not like finishing move, but like rider kick. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that one is like the most ridiculous in my opinion. Like it just does not look good to me. So and I just like, yeah, nah, drop. And I started Geats. Like I think one problem I realized with Kamen Riders is that like very often they kind of try to focus on um like the fighting scenes like being flashy and everything like that because like I mean it's understandable, it's still mainly targeted towards children and like let's be honest, do children really care about the stories? I wouldn't say so. Which is why they're not yeah, which is why they don't put very heavy focus on it. But like that's what makes it really draggy in the beginning. It's like I do not like the idea of like I mean, this isn't just Kamen Riders as well, but like in general, like I do not like the idea of like protagonists just randomly without like a reason, and then they try to find a purpose after that. Like no, like give me some more in-depth reasons why he's the protagonist. Like Attack on Titan. Why Eren Yeager's like the one Titan. Like things like that. But like a lot of the Kamen Riders, I feel like it's like, oh, I randomly pick up a belt. I'm a Kamen Rider now, and because only I can use the belt, so I have to save the world now. It's like, no, I don't like that. Like, give me a better reason, why they are Kamen Riders, and and it's like one of the reasons why I kind of got into Geats is because obviously Geats or like Ace, the guy, he you can see that he actually has like a better reason and he has the skills, to continue to be a Kamen Rider. And like this, this is what I want to watch. I want to see why he is a Kamen Rider, and yeah, so that's why I continue with Geats. And oh my god, like I mean, to be fair, also like a lot of a lot of male actors in this series are so handsome.
Oh yeah, I mean like have I told you that that's actually one of their marketing tactics actually.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, you might as well. You're gonna choose some good looking people too.
No. Because like like what is the main difference between Showa and like Heisei riders?
The actors are younger.
Also, so basically, to oversimplify this, the actors and the Showa Kamen Riders, they are handsome by male standards. So they're really fit. They're like basically like has the style of like the male at that moment of time, and so on and so on. And they are like just badass people who can suppress their emotions. But like in Heisei, you will see the male the male lead, the Kamen Rider. Basically, they're more attractive. Convention, like this is oversimplification, of course. There's lots of more subtleties to this, but like just to oversimplify this, oversimplify it, they are like males who are attractive by female standards. So they are like much slimmer. They are like approachable. They are like they have like they can look like romantic and so on and so on. Basically, like to maybe it made more sense that they look like the actors in like a normal drama that is not Kamen Rider, basically. But why?
Okay, I can see what you mean. Like, oh my god, now that you mention it, I can't imagine the Fujoshi shipping all those male riders.
No. That's not their main target. You know why they?
I know that's not their main target, but like now that you mention it, I can imagine someone's doing this already.
Oh yeah, definitely. But like, you know why? Like economically, like why do the marketers now targets like the female audience, quote unquote? And although their main income is still from like selling the toys.
Wow, so what?
Because
yeah.
Because traditional, not traditionally, but conventionally speaking, like in especially in 90s and 2000s, like who has the control over the financials of a Japanese household?
Oh,
it's the mom. It's the moms. So why do they make Kamen Rider actors like more conventionally attractive to the demographic of people who would watch like normal Japanese drama? It's so that the mothers would want to watch the Kamen Rider series with their children. They would be more permissive in a way, because like they wanted to see the attractive male actors. So then, okay, so like the children will be like, okay, so like fine, I want to watch this actor.
So children are cool. Children are looking for cool fight scenes, and the mom are looking for attractive males. Basically.
Exactly. And then because of that, because like the children were also like, okay, so like they needed an excuse just to see this actor, so they will watch it with their children, and then their children will be like, Mom, like, let's you really like the show as well, can I get the toy? Kind of thing. So yeah, it's more like the target is still the children, but the male actors are there to kind of like grease the parents' wallets into like buying the toys for the children, basically.
Fair enough.
Yeah, which is going to be my favorite anecdote because like, yeah, there's no way like the marketing team is going to just like basically like expose their whole tactics, right? But like that is like the anecdotes that I subscribe to, that on why like now like Kamen Riders are just bunch of twinks, basically.
No,
Yeah.
mate, I wouldn't say Ace or Michinaga, basically Buffer. I wouldn't say Geats and Buffer are twinks, but Keiwa definitely is.
Yeah.
As in a tycoon, yeah.
Exactly. But you know what else? What else made to as a fan service?
What?
The Brave cards. Because like we are on a very, very, very tight schedule this week, so especially since there is one thing that I kind of say that I will want to show to you guys, but like I only have tomorrow, so hopefully we'll be able to get it done. And Ayumu is also busy tomorrow, so we'll kind of have to go through this as fast as we can.
Yippee, Pokemon pre-release.
Let's go. We have, yeah, and this is probably, yeah, now that you mentioned I have a pre-release, that this is probably a bad omen that we started with the death tons.
The what?
Toten in German is basically death, and then tons is dance. So yeah, it's a dance of death, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's it's your defense regardless if you do want to play in the draft, I guess. Although it does like you do like send 2 cards from any source in the reserve. Although you do have to discard 1 from your hand or open zone. Not the condition. So if you have 0 hands, you can still activate it. And then if you discard the purple card, then you discard it straight as colorless. Yeah.
Oh sure, yeah, it's not a condition. So you can actually use as a last card in hand. Wow.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's not shit, but it is not strong.
Yeah, it is a bit awkward.
Yeah, I guess like in this day and age, like paying to send 2 cards is a little bit steep. But again, if you're playing in a draft event, like you have to take like whatever you can, and like most people is going to play aggro anyway. So like removing 2 cards from anything is like can be really big. You can remove like 2 attackers that way. So I guess it's a fair price to pay. What do you say?
I mean, it is moving 2 cards from the field. So yeah.
Yeah, you can level down the Nexus as well if you need to. And then we have everyone's favorite dog, the Stardog Pomeran. Yay! In which, when summoned or destroyed, you can open top 3 cards of your deck, and you can search for any devotee, concluser, or Galaxian, white or yellow spirit to the hand. The rest goes to the bottom. Then when it attacks, for each of your brave, the spirit gets plus 3,000. Oh yeah.
So it's like a generic search card.
Yeah.
Which I think can be pretty good in Kinicha How. Not too sure about Pavati though.
Yeah, it is a 100 piece.
Cause for Pavati you still have the Ghost Seeker, which is not good, but still like slightly better than this one. So
exactly. Yeah, I'm personally speaking, I do. Yeah, it's going to be hard sell because like yeah, I mean like even the Ghost Seeker, I'm considering of removing it altogether, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't even play Ghost Seeker now. There's no space. There isn't barely enough space for Mirage, mate.
Exactly. I mean, like, yeah, even like now my strategy is just high roll. Like, if I don't draw the Mirage within my first 8 cards on the top of my deck, then yeah, I will just suffer through the rest of the match. Yeah,
Just scoop.
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 Exactly.
Oh my god, that reminds me. I felt so bad. So like yesterday, I went to a new car shop just to start like Pokemon tournaments, and like there were like 2 new people over there. It was like completely new to the game, just started that day. Like they know how to play the game, but like they haven't got into like the mastering part. If you get what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. And I didn't expect that, and I only have like 2 of the most competitive decks in the game.
Raise them to the ground.
I just burned them to the ground with Charizard.
Remind them of who they belong to, the earth.
Remind them that Charizard is the true mascot of the game.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I felt so bad. Yeah, I'm planning to build like a more fun deck for next Thursday.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
shouldn't. Just
keep
yeah,
keep destroying them.
Yeah.
Destroy the ego.
Exactly. You are there to teach them that not everything in this world should bend to your will just because they have to display.
No. But like, imagine, yeah, if I use a meme deck and still destroy them, isn't that better?
Oh, exactly.
You do not deserve to be in this game.
No.
Look at this. Getting beaten by a mere apple.
You don't deserve to exist in this game as a player. No, just kidding. this is just a joke, by the way.
You're now being sent to the Shadow Realm. Exactly. I mean, the Distortion World, and get eaten by Giratina.
Exactly. Yeah, you have rights to this.
Sorry?
You have rights to this. Don't worry. For now. But anyway. Yeah, I guess like also like the part that where it can also search white card might be something.
Oh yeah, true. You can search for white card as well.
Oh,
yeah.
You can you can search for any card, so you can basically search your defensives as well. So you can search for, I guess like you can search for Blizzard Wall and Delta Barrier at that, if that matters to you. So yeah, I guess that also works. Yippee. Yeah, Blizzard Wall is a devotee, right? Blizzard Wall LTI.
I think so. Yeah, it is. Because Huracan can use it.
Yeah. Then yeah.
Oh crap, is any white or yellow card?
Yeah, any white or yellow card. So yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I think I underestimate this donkey a little bit.
Yeah. Probably well, I guess like you can also search yellow worlds. Like I guess I would like not in Parvati, but yeah, in most yellow deck.
I mean yellow worlds is minus 10k now, so it's pretty damn good to add to hand, not gonna lie.
Yeah, true.
And Morrigan just gonna get better.
Finally. Finally, the searcher for Morrigan.
I mean, to be fair, like Morrigan's like, how do I say this? Like you just need to have Chiyu, and then like the deck is already like blasting off. Like literally that one life gain changes so much. No. That one life gain and like the unblockable as well, and then the restand and everything like that. It's like damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Finally. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, and we have a new card from the new set. So this one is not not an Astral Soul card. It's an infected squirrel. Squirrel.
You remind me of that one video where like, you know, this English guy try to ask a random Japanese on the street to pronounce really difficult English words. and one of them is like squirrel, and it's so funny just listening to them. It's like squirrel walu.
Which is a good guess, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh my god, there was this one guy who was like really good at it as well. It's like, and the funniest part is like he claimed that he didn't even study English. It's just because he watched a lot of English movies and he could guess it from like the spelling and everything like that. Which is like crazy.
Yeah. Learning is doing. Don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, that is, yeah, yes,
Yes.
yes. So yeah, this card basically, when your Grandwalker Nexus is destroyed, you can add it back to your hand from your trash. With this card in your hand, and so when your Grandwalker Nexus becomes soul set because of your opponent, you can summon it. When you do so, you can summon one of your Grandwalker Nexus in soul state without paying the cost. If you do so, have exhaust one opposing spirit. And it's a one cost that core gives you one core when it is destroyed or depleted. Yay.
It's like a choice, but if you ask me, is it actually useful? Nah.
Yeah. It's a Kizuna feel for the poor people.
I think Yunkosh is like, how to say, like, it's already pretty decent now. The only thing that it really needs is like a piercing effect. And like besides that, you don't really need more.
Yeah.
Realistically said. So yeah.
You can use that on any Grandwalker Nexus deck though. So this is basically like if you are still waiting for your Kizuna field, I guess this is your Kizuna field. Doesn't work on blue world though. Yeah.
Oh right, I see. It's like any Grandwalker Nexus.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Might be something. Not anything. Yeah, might be
I
something.
doubt,
But yeah. Mostly for like budget thing, I guess. If you don't but I guess like Kizuna Field is going to be more accessible in the future anyway, but like I guess for now, if you can't afford it or you cannot, if there's no stock, I guess you can use it as a placeholder, I guess.
I mean, it's not, I suppose it's not the worst.
Yeah, depending on the meta still. No one is like destroying the Grandwalker Nexus, just like shouting it down, and not going to help you.
Fair enough. Yeah. I think at the end it just depends more you have the space or not. Like I can see this being used in some decks actually. Now that I think about it. But
yeah, definitely not in its intended deck. Which is the mushrooms.
No, but like that's what I mean. Mushrooms don't really need it. Like I mean, no, okay, I can see one. Because like the main control is like during the opposite main step, when they try to summon stuff and exhaust it, right? So I suppose like this card is like as like a guarantee, like in case they want to remove Yunkash and then start summoning spirits, like no, it comes back.
No. But yeah, I mean like it's a green deck still, so yeah, probably not the best idea. I thought it was an American thing, and then now I feel like I listen to the more often now. Like, oh, it's spreading, just like the mushrooms. Yeah, this one is actually not a really new thing, but like as we know, the premium diva box for Flame Sandria will also feature like new arts for like the whole 4 witches. So this is just an appreciation post. They are not new cards, but like the Luna is really nice, and I almost on the edge of like clicking on order, but then I remembered the content of my bank account, and I realized maybe it's not the best of an idea. But if you think that we needed to get them regardless, just for my wife, I'm going to chill a little bit, but we do have coffee or Saveria link below if you're in Indonesia. So yeah, please support us in getting this. This is definitely going to be important for our productivity. I guess close. Guess like we have talked about this like last week, but yeah, we have like the art for like one of the new extras for resonating stars. Because of course, although I guess like the done in this set is going to focus more into like the Apollo Dragon, the Apollo Dragon archetype rather than the Galaxian deck basically. Yeah, then we have the Sun Dragon deity, Sun Dragon deity, Shine Tres, Sagittarius Apollo Dragon, which is basically Sagittarius Apollo Dragon after it merges with Shine Blazer and Tres Beluga.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we have everything in one. Perfect. And then we can still equip them with Shine Blazer and Tres Beluga because why not?
Double the effect.
Exactly. Equip the Shine Tres Sagittarius Apollo Dragon with 2 Shine Blazer. Now you can shoot 3 lives every time it attacks.
Man.
Finally. But yeah, speaking of finally, we have someone who is unwelcomingly returns. The Balanced Deity Libra Column XV.
Oh god.
Yeah, just like if you see aside from the Excel effect, it's basically the same card as like the original, basically.
Kinda, yeah. Like, the Axel effect is really crazy though. Especially also telling you that okay, now you can throw Libra into any decks now.
Oh my god, no.
It's like okay, it's a defense, and also if you have enough cards, if you have enough cores, you can just mill them out. Why not?
It's like now that you mentioned that, that's actually pretty scary. That's like subtly like okay, I bet like this is an old card, but like you can bring it easily though.
Maybe that's why they didn't ban Floor Castle, because they're planning to release this anyway.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, oh well, you're throwing Floor Castle into everything anyway. Doesn't really matter. We have one more.
Yeah. And if you're new to the game, like if you want to know what is special about Libra, it's this level 3 effect, in which if it is refresh, the opposing life will not decrease. Wait, this is basically just it is like okay, so so it says your opponent's life just cannot be reduced like at all. So if you okay, so basically I cannot use like the ISIS effect at all. Like this is basically just locks out ISIS.
While it's attacking. Yeah.
Oh, while it's attacking. Okay. So but still, I can't summon Remdiel to block this guy even.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, so basically that's Libra's whole thing. So it mills you, and then it doesn't decrease your life. Which sounds like okay. So like, why do you let it refresh if it doesn't decrease your life? Because if you have 5 lives, that means you have limited cores. Normally speaking, unless you're playing green or white, then you're not getting more cores to play your counter with, and then it can keep on refreshing itself as long as it gets the eligible cards. So yeah, have fun getting your deck milled 3x3. Also, its crush also works when it is blocking Ayumu. Just realize that it's one of the new thing. Yeah. Don't know if it's going to do anything, but
it gets crazier when you keep reading the card.
Yeah. If you mill any spirit or ultimate, this spirit refreshes. Yeah. Getting the like at first I thought like this has 0 changes. But the more you read it, the more like why does this card exist? Totally balanced. Perfectly balanced.
It's off, just like the library itself.
Exactly. It is literally a balance. I feel like when we say it's totally a balance. It's a library itself is a balance. If you don't, if the design is not obvious, it is literally a balance. Noun, not adjective. And of course, like speaking of resonating stars, we do have the Moon Deity Dragon Lunatic Strike Worm XP also making its return. I just realized it has a rocket on its under its hind legs, and okay, so yeah, I probably should be reading less manga. Anyway,
What?
yeah, I don't know. I saw I saw the rocket on its under its hind legs, and it's like, huh. I feel like if I let it linger too long, I'm going to start making too much inappropriate jokes. So let's move on to the wafers. Yeah, so basically, I guess like some people expected that maybe they in the next set, since they haven't shown the 13 zodiac of yogas, it might be somewhere else, and they were correct. It will be in the wafers.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did not expect that.
Wow. I almost thought it's going to be a double X rare. Seems that it isn't.
Just a waiver.
Yay. Yeah, so basically discard in your trash, and then when your Astral Soul, Galaxian, or a Dark Snake Spirit is destroyed by your opponent, you can pay one cost by paying one cost. Wait, by paying one cost to summon this card. All the targets will stay on the field in refresh position. And then as if that is not crazy enough, when the spirit is summoned or attacks by destroying one of your Astral Soul Spirit, you draw 3 cards. And then when it attacks or blocks at level 2 and 3, during the battle resolution, all of the cards that are not soul cards from the battling opposing spirit are sent to the void. Yay!
Yay.
Yay! Just give it a target attack and ram it into everyone.
It's like, I don't know, it's alright. The fact that it cannot discard a Galaxian to draw doesn't makes it a lot worse, I think.
Yeah, I guess like even like people who defended it, basically, they gave like the usual Dandy Rabbit combo basically. Dandy Rabbit, yeah, basically.
What do you mean?
But Dandy Rabbit attacks also Corpus when it is destroyed, right? So you basically summon Dandy Rabbit. You hope that your opponent is going to destroy it. And then you summon Asclepios, and then you destroy the Dandy Rabbit.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Right. Didn't think about that. I forgot that the rabbit can do that as well. Yeah.
I also forgot why because like I saw some people making their initial deck list, right? Like, and I was like, when I read Dandy Rabbit, it feels like, okay, so this is basically just the old Dandy Rabbit. So like, why do people are still like really obsessed with Dandy Rabbit regardless? And then when people start bringing up Asclepios, I was like, oh, it activates when it is destroyed as well by anyone. You can destroy them if you can destroy them yourself, which is what Asclepios is doing. Then you can basically gain 2 more cores. Because why not? Yeah, I guess that's a niche, but like we will see whether people will actually use that. And then
I mean, I did look into the purple astral souls. Like you technically you can kind of make a deck out of just purple Galatian astral souls, but like it's probably just more like a fun deck than being actually viable.
But you can pretend to be like the bad guys in Brave, so like why not make it? Be the bad guy.
That's for the role play.
Exactly.
That's what for the role players to do, not me.
No, you can do that for your cat, so that you can, so that new people will be coming to you with their grow deck that they net deck from like their last championship, and then like you can just take out your purple Astral Soul, and then like, yeah, there's no Grandwalker to blow up, and you will just be eaten alive by snakes. Yay! I don't know, man. I was like watching Super Patch Wolf's video this morning, and I was like, yeah, just like, yeah. Sometimes his accent's just like, yeah.
What were you watching?
Super Patch Wolf.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I will send his video later. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I don't know. Like the way when he want to emphasize things, it's just way that sound like it's actually serious.
Mesmerizing.
Exactly. The next card will be very familiar if you play Battle Spirit Saga. And from a Battle Spirit Saga player's point of view, you don't need to pay your soul core to draw one. What a revolutionary upgrade.
3 -2 as well.
Damn.
What an upgrade.
What an upgrade. And not to mention that when your opponent depletes an opposing spirit with when your Dark Snake spirit Dark Snake effect depletes an opposing spirit, you can summon it from your trash as well. Wow, what value.
Why is Kukulkan getting so many toys?
Right? I know, right? It's a cost 3 as well, so it's like whether it's actually useful or not, I don't know, but like it is something that you can use definitely.
I mean, it is a draw one that you can just pay 1 cost to summon, which is like, kind of what Kukulkan wants as well, I guess. Especially since like, for example, you're gonna be using like contrast skill to like deplete something. You remember when you use the contrast skill, Kukulkan is a Dark Snake. So you can use the contrast skill, deplete 1, summon this from trash, draw 1, and then call charge.
Yay! Perfect.
Is the original Kukulkan Dark Snake? Let's see.
Yeah, I think so, right? It's like I think like they gave up like the Grandwalker specific families. Because at that time, Kukulkan and Tezcatlipoca doesn't have Ulrika has not existed yet.
They are just Dark Snake. Oh wow, that's even better.
I know,
you
right?
deplete 1, heal 1, summon 1.
Yeah.
And then draw 1, call charge 1. Wow.
Value. What value? Like actual value. Yeah, just bring 1. It's a cost 3 anyway. It works good with Kukulkan.
Yeah, well at this point Kukulkan is becoming a Highlander deck.
Noish. Oh yeah, actually yeah. Lots of nice stuff. Noish.
Nice.
And we have everyone's favorite Brave, Dan's first ever Brave, the Cannon Dragon Ball Gunner LT. If you just started playing, I guess like around 2016, I don't think they have Brave inside the. Wait, no, actually, yeah, I guess like.
What?
No, because like I guess like around 2016, like that is the Ball Gunner is actually the Brave that they give you in like the demo decks, basically.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think like in one of the demo decks they actually like included Ball Gunner as the Brave, like the introduction Brave, basically.
Oh.
Can be wrong though.
Oh, you mean okay. Oh, you mean on the menu, right?
Yeah, the half deck.
Oh yeah, it still is right now. In the like official rulebook and everything like that.
I don't know. I mean like the half decks that they give you when you join the tutorial, basically.
Okay, yeah, then I want to know.
Yeah, I think so. I might be wrong though. Have been a real while since I last touched those decks. I do have like 2 or 3 copies of like Yamato from like the 2015 demo decks, I think. They're pretty cool though.
Okay.
Yeah. Quite a shame that they stopped because like at that time they give you like a master rare foiling of like Yamato, and then after that, starting from like the Advent Saga, they give you like they give you like one of like the common admin, but they give you like the rare foiling, like the CB foiling, the plastic foiling. For that, quite a shame. And I guess like after that they just stop like giving you like foils completely, which is unfortunate. I guess like it's just going to be nice like if you like just start playing the game, you receive your demo deck and then it has something shiny inside, makes it feel special.
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh well.
It is what it is. What is not what it what English is hard.
Just get into it.
Okay. So so when this card once per turn same name, when this card is sent to the trash by your red effect from your deck, you can add it to the hand. Basically from core charge, and so you can add it to your hand. What it does not include is if it is open from your deck and then it is sent to the trash, because it is not sent directly from your deck. Yeah.
You know what it combos with as well?
What?
Trust Beluga Brave to Sagito.
You're right. It all connects. It all goes back to this. It all goes around to Sagita Apollo Dragon Indian. Yeah, that's actually a really good combo.
I doubt anyone actually need to use that, but here we are.
Yeah, at least you have the option. But I guess like for nostalgia's sake, that's your option. And during your attack,
I think it would have been way better if it's like discarding from hand by a red effect.
Oh yeah. Yeah, which is still quite rare anyway, so like I guess that kind of works. Or if it's sent to the open zone, so you can use it with 10, I guess.
With who?
Nah.
Dan.
Like, yeah. No, I don't think so. Like what it done that sends to the open zone, either sends a Kekiha or a Galaxian. It is neither.
No, because like remember we got a Galaxian deck in True Rebirth era.
Yeah. Yeah, doesn't he have to send like a Galaxian?
True. Oh, yeah. True. Actually, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
this one is not even an Astral Soul. Shame.
Yeah, I think it's designed for like the upcoming new deck, isn't it?
Exactly.
I know this is BSC 49, but yeah, I think it's gonna be for the new deck in C50. Yeah.
Yeah. But like regardless, during your attack step, the destruction effect, the spirits destroyed by this spirits destruction effect, cannot activate their effects. So basically, even if you add one on the spirit that is brave to Balgunner, and it can destroy something, then it also counts basically.
Yeah. Which is actually pretty good, like kind of like a universal, lock effect. Yeah.
Not too shabby.
It's definitely not. Yeah.
And it has also the built-in effect that we all know and love, which destroy one opposing spirit that is 6,000 or lower. Could have included an ultimate there, since the ceiling I think doesn't. The ceiling is I guess like previously 3,000, but like I guess at 6,000 you can include an ultimate there as a bonus. Why not? And
I suppose so. I don't know. I feel like Bandai just like fears. I don't know how. I don't know why. Fears that like it might get out of hand, like in case in the future, or like even right now, you got buffs to like increase like the BP limit, especially since I gotta remember Balgunner is also a Terror Dragon.
Yeah. All right.
Or well, just in general, you can just throw into Anubis. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have Contra as well. So if we have a contract Anubis, even better.
No, because like you remember like how Anubis, like the casting traps that can buff your limit and everything like that. Yeah.
Destroy any 12,000 or lower and draw 1. Because why not? That. And then we have one of the other piece of Argo Golem, the unfinished ancient battleship Compass LT, which prevents all cards from the opposing trash to be returned to their hand. And then if you want to summon an Argo Golem, by exhausting all of your unfinished battleship, unfinished ancient battleship, ancient battleship nexus, for each one nexus that you exhaust by this effect, you treat as one core have been paid from the reserve. And then at level 2, all of your ancient battleship card gains 1 level, are treated as 1 level higher. So yeah. So basically just by leveling this card to level 2, all of your unfinished battleship nexus and Argo Golem will be level 2. Which is nice. Yippee.
It's literally the main piece that we're missing now, yeah.
Yeah.
Like this card is actually generally so good. Oh, I really want to build an Argo Golem deck.
Yes. Gitu. It's going to be good? I don't know. But like, is it going to be cool when you can summon an Argo Golem and then you have like all the unfinished battleship? Definitely yes. 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 More. Also, not to mention that with Argo Golem's effect, I guess like this is one of like the nexus that is worth to be like brought to life, basically, to animate since it's a double symbol. So yeah, that's another thing. It can be your finisher as well.
Yeah. Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, imagine if your opponent is like wide open and then like, yep, I will just swing with Argo Golem, make this Nexus alive, and then now you have I will swing with the Nexus.
Would be really funny.
Exactly. That's basically like a swordless level of like throwing the sword into the opponent level of funny.
Actually, no, but no, at the same, I think what I imagine more, like the Nexus is just like, it's like Transformers, just like transform into like a robot and start punching.
Yes. Or actually, I don't know. But okay, I feel like with this particular Nexus, it kind of works because it feels like it has Argo Golem sword inside it. So I feel like it's more into like Argo Golem can basically deploy them as like drones. Like with other Nexus, it doesn't really work that way. So I guess your interpretation of it kind of works better. Transform. Autobots. Unfinished battleship. And finished ancient battleship transform. Ah, and we have a doggo, of course. Ah. So we have Perorius, which is Dionysus's new protector. So basically, as you know, Dionysus used previously as a cost 1 spirit that protects it, but I guess that works with Grandwalker Dionysus, so this one works with Contractor Dionysus. But it protects all of your Dionysus Grandwalker Nexus. They cannot be destroyed, and their core cannot be 3 or less. And this spirit is also unaffected by opposing effect while you have a Contractor Dionysus. So yeah. That is, well, I guess that's the only downside is its symbol is fixed at 0. But still,
yeah, I mean,
that is not a downside.
Also kind of makes sense, yeah.
Not exactly.
I mean, to be fair, you just you can just leave 0 cost on it, so
yeah,
it doesn't really matter. Especially like in a Kisina field kind of thing.
Yeah. And you can also trade it with any of the Netherworld cards in your hand. Yay.
Yeah. So you just have to put 1 copy in, kinda. I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, like, what are the chances your opponent have like the piercing effect for the spirit and piercing effect for the Grandwalker Nexus at the same time? I think like at that point, if they have both in their hand and they can still like inflict 5 damage, I think like you are still going to lose regardless. Like no matter how many Perodius you bring into your hand, into your deck. I mean,
what I really like is the card image though.
Yeah,
it's just like a wine holder for Dionysus.
Yes, exactly. That's why Perorius is a good boy. Even if nobody's going to put inside their deck, like I will still defend Perorius. Just because it's a good boy.
I think at least one copy is going in there. But I suppose like in general, a lot more people would prefer just putting keys in the field and all those stuff.
But Doggo.
Doggo. It's a good doggo.
It's a good doggo. Put inside your deck. This is a subliminal message for you to put Perorius into your deck if you play Dionysus. Thank you very much. And yeah, moving on from Dionysus's good doggo, we have the Bold Dragon Deity Towers XB. It's also got a pretty big buff. It is already a big buff pull, but still. At level 3, when it attacks, it of course it still has like the effect to increase its own symbol by 1. For each of your red... For each of your spirit, it gains 1 red symbol. What is being upgraded is at level 1 to 3, it can target attack opposing spirits. So instead of having a clash which forces opposing spirit to block, it doesn't even let them to have a flash timing before that. Additionally, it has a permanent. It has a continuous effect in which if it is blocked, it compares the number of its symbol, and for each symbol that it has more from compared to the opposing spirit, shoot 1 opposing life. It doesn't even have to win the battle. It just has to be blocked.
It's literally another Vice Blaster form.
Exactly. Just a little slightly more Vice Blaster form that needs slightly more setup, I suppose. But
yeah.
Still a Vice Blaster form.
No, literally, yeah.
Yeah. Well, more like a different setup. But yeah.
Yeah, it's like different kind of setup, yeah. But you know, like what people discovered today is like you can try to cheat it to level 3. I mean, obviously you have you can use Sea's Glory, which is I think it's like a pretty decent choice. Because you know, obviously if you have 6 counters, Sea's Glory gives you 2 more symbols instead of just 1. Oh, I copied the wrong thing. Give me a second.
Okay.
Why is it not? Oh my god.
Oh no. Just for context.
Fine, there.
Yes. Just for context, usually Ayumu is doing woodworking while we are recording, basically. Woodworking, yay.
Yeah, just like keep copy and pasting the wrong thing for whatever reason. It's not working. But anyway, yes, I sent the right thing now.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, why is it? Okay, so Discord is acting strange. Open in browser, visit site. Why does it make me try? Why does it keep on trying to make me download the thing? Okay, I'll just put on my Discord screen. Why not? Okay. So karete iru kadomi ni kami to haite iru jibu no spirito o sono spirito o mutsu saiko level to shite atsukau. And if you want to argue that where is the kami, basically Battle Spirit's Oracle text counts like the text on the bottom, not the kana that you use to read them. So yeah. Kinkyu Ryujin, which is Jin is one of the way you can read the word for deity, is also the same thing that is referred by this spirit. Yeah, so you can, if you put your soul core into Draconic Towers, it is treated as its highest level. Yay!
I mean, granted, you technically don't need that if you're using Sea's Glory, but yes, here you are. Another option. Exactly. You have the old cards.
Exactly. And lots of blue cards. Lots and lots of blue cards. Imagine if just equip it to Abyss Apocalypse.
True, yeah. Abyss Apocalypse is another one that you can consider.
Yeah. Just to block them from using fatal damage control and those kind of pesky things that will get in the way of your live shooting.
Well, it depends if they have the white symbols or not, but yes, you are correct.
Exactly. Yeah, now it is all actually a threat. You know what? It's not as much as a threat. Well, actually, I don't know. I need to read this first. We have the fungus attack, which your usual green card for 8 costs for green reduction. You exhaust 2 opposing spirit or ultimate, and then for each one of the target that is exhausted, your opponent banishes 1 card from their trash. And you banish 1 card from the opposing trash. After that, so after you exhaust them, you retain 1 opposing spirit or ultimate that is exhausted to the bottom of the deck. Of course, this is a Yumkash card. This is the mushroom card. So once per turn, same name. When you activate an effect to create a mushroom token, you can instead return this card to the hand. And then when you are about to use this card from your hand, by destroying one of your mushroom, it becomes cost 4. So it can be played at 0 cost. Oh no. My tablet is dying as we speak, but yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's an option, but again, I don't know. Like, I don't think this is what Yumkash really needs right now.
No piercing.
Yeah, no piercing.
It's basically Rachmantis without the piercing, without the coatings that made Rachmantis actually good.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's cool though. You can destroy your mushroom. You can finally.
Do you really need more ways to destroy a mushroom? That's the question.
Yes. Because they're creepy. But you know what else you need to destroy? The young ogre LT.
Oh god.
So yeah, I thought it's going to be nerfed. Turns out it's not. It's even buff now. So like when it is destroyed, specifically if it is destroyed, you add from the core. You add core from the void to your field or reserve to the same number of the spirit level. So basically, if it is destroyed at level 3, you gain 3 cores to your reserve. And if it is destroyed by the opponent, for each one of the spirit's level, the number of cores you put into your reserve or field increases by 1.
So basically, double it.
Double it and give it to the next person. Yay! If you haven't had a spirit, that meme will stay alive though. So basically, you give 6 cores. So I'm going to give you 3 cores, but I'm going to double it and give it to the other spirits.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh my god! Imagine you combo this with what's the name? Pollock and Castido.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
Let's go. That's like if you send the Pile Spirit's Ultimate 0, one of the combo with this card is you destroy it yourself with the card called, is it Life Chain or Life? One of them.
Life Charge.
Life Charge. In which you destroy.
It exists in Saga as well, yeah.
Oh yeah. You basically destroy one of your spirit in exchange for cores. But if you destroy Young Ogre at level 3, you basically get the double number of cores. Because like guess like the magic kind of like gives you 3 cores and then Young Ogre gives you 3. So basically for the cost of like 2 or something, then you get like 6 cores. So it's like, wow. Yes. More cores. Yeah.
More cores.
More cores. Yeah. Not something that the IRS needs, but yeah. It has the purple symbol, by the way. So do whatever you need to do with that information. Wait, why does it get skipped? But yeah, speaking of like the premium Bandai train, we have a literal train joining the premium Bandai train. Because like when they announce like the premium Bandai starter, they do introduce like 3 of the first cards that will be making it into the premium Bandai, and they say there will be more, and this is first of the and more.
Ole
Sanjo. Yeah, I really like the sleeve design though, like the Dan-O pass case design. That is actually like really really nice.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't watch that now, so I don't feel the same sentiments. But I think the artist, I wonder if that's the contract card or is that like the X-Rare? I
That's
don't know.
definitely the X-Rare. Because that's his final form.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks sick. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm actually a bit interested in Dano now just because yesterday I randomly came across this video of this Hana girl just like slapping Monomoto compilation.
Oh yeah. Dano is actually like really good. It's also kind of like a slow burner, but like you get it's definitely kind of one of like my favorite ones. But also like you kind of have to at the first episode you kind of have to probably watch it with like a mindset of like a slapstick cartoon, kind of like Tom and Jerry kind of thing. Because like one of the charm is like because the imagines they are like kind of goofy, but in like a charming way. So yeah, if you kind of at the first like you kind of have to be on the mindset of like enjoying that first, I guess.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean like yeah, the past case like definitely kind of sick. So that's basically like because like the team is train, right? So that is actually like the like the train pass, like your ticket that they use like every time. So basically every time they transform, they needed to show their ticket to like the
Interesting.
So like the ticket machine. So that's basically the concept of Dan-O's belt, basically.
I see.
Yeah. And then this actually not his final form because like so like a little bit of a spoiler, but it had like Dan-O liner form, right?
Yes.
Yes. So liner form is like kind of like the last form that he transforms to, but technically speaking, climax form is stronger than liner form, which is why in the previous Dan-O cards like the climax form is usually the finisher. And liner is pretty much kind of like either a support or kind of it wants to go to the direction of finisher, but it's kind of subpar. But like if you are like categorically speaking, like liner form is actually like supposed to be like the final form of Dan-O.
Okay.
Yeah, but like of course like climax form is stronger, and then you have the super climax form as well.
I'm gonna assume this is the super climax form.
This is climax form.
Is this just climax form?
This is just climax form.
No, it looks different though. Like it's like the the V shape thing in front of his chest is purple.
Oh yeah. No, climax form is supposed to be this one. So basically, what why his shoulders and chest looks like that? It's because that is Dan-O has four first forms, so sword form, rod form, axe form, and gun form, right? And each of them has their own visors because that's based on like which Imagine is using the pass basically. Okay. Like every single Imagine can only transform to one form of Dan-O. So basically, then each of Dan-O's form is also has different personality because like literally there's someone else inside his body. So yeah. So basically, I forgot like what happened, but basically like the three of the like the all other they got separated from like the three. So like only Ryotaro and Momotaro was left, and then they fought like a pretty strong enemy, and then they found that phone that is attached to the belt, and then that phone basically allows them to summon the other three, and then they merge into one form. Like the V shape on his chest is basically the visor of gun form. He's the purple guy. Yeah, and then the ones on there in his shoulder, it's basically like the visor of the road form and also the form. Yeah. But it's basically a stronger sword form in a way. But speaking of like the Imagine, we have more Braves. Yay! We have the Keiko Glider LT, which has been summoned during this turn. All of your Brave Spirits cannot be blocked. Yeah.
Yippee.
It also gives a purple and an armor of purple and yellow as well. Not too shabby, I guess, for like a 3 cost 2 reduction, and one of them is like
I mean, this is literally just invisible cloak, but better.
Exactly. Kind of, yeah.
Man.
I know, right? What a power creep.
Yeah.
Also, I like just like that. It's a gecko. It looks really cute.
It's a gecko that can glide.
Yeah, a gecko glider, if we must say.
Yeah. I have like a tons of copies of it at home. Original one. Yeah. For absolutely no reason. I can't remember where I got them, but yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you think they are cute. Would you say they are cute, Ayumu?
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah. If you haven't felt that it is cute, this is your subliminal message to think that Gecko Glider is cute. Thank you very much. And then we have the Revelation Dragon, Ekku. So yeah, another Awakened Dragon, so part of Mitra's army. So once per the same name during your main step, if you have a Mitra, you can by making the spirit in soul by assigning this spirit into soul state, you increase your counter by 1, and then add 1 card from the void to your reserve. Yeah, that's it.
It's really interesting actually. So apparently all the names for the revelation, revelation,
Revelation,
yeah. Did my friend spell it wrong?
I don't know. It's like I said revelation just because the word 10k is something that that was used in Vanguard, and basically like the English localization for that keyword effect is revelation. So that's why I just picked Revelation Dragon.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think my friend used the wrong word because like relevation is also a word.
Okay, then that's probably a typo.
Yeah, but anyway, so like the names of like the dragons is actually the numbers in Hindi.
So Echo is 1.
I assume it is, yeah. Because you know how we got teen before, so teen is 3, and we got set, which is 7. Yeah,
trying to make sense. Because I guess like the closest word that I can associate with it is the Indonesian word for I. So to identify first person is aku, which basically is the first person singular, right? So I guess I guess like I can see how that kind of relates to each other, because like it's a first person singular, right? So it's you as like the number 1 in this conversation. Don't know how that relates, but yeah. Yeah, I kind of forget like how does Mitra works again? Like how often can you like revive this guy and like reuse him?
Mitra.
Yeah, let's load him up. So Mitra, once per turn, same name.
Well, if the contrast skill isn't limited to once per turn, so as long as you have the clause, you can just summon them or return them.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the contrast skill is once per turn. So like you can only put 1 into soul state. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. So yeah, basically, yeah, I guess it's a 1 of probably Mitra. Probably Mitra is going to be the Highlander. Well, I guess like if they do like, yeah, the other question is like, how does the the Hindi number system works. Like, is it a base 10? Is it a base 12?
I don't know.
Yeah. With a base 10, probably it's going to be a fun. You can make a fun deck in which you just add like each one of each number. And it just 1, 2, 3. I can count. I can assure that I can count.
I can count, trust me.
Exactly. You don't you see my field? It is 1 to 10. Exactly. And then we have the surprise bonus, which, yeah, I feel like it's a good thing in a way, but it's also like I kind of said, like they use like, okay, so now my old cards is kind of obsolete, kind of set. But then you have the Crown of the Starless Sky LT, in which now that I think about it, it is also not obsolete because now you can bring like 6 copy of Crown of the Starless Sky that actually do something. So you don't have to bring like actually it's more like if you wanted to use the level 2 effect, in which when opposing spirit refreshes with the spirit or magic effects, then basically you have like 6 of them instead of like the Destiny Roulette that has a different niche. But like the level 1 2 effect is pretty much functionally the same, which is when your life is reduced by any source, including yourself, which is going to be important if you play Divine Spirits or Angels. You open the top card of your deck. If that card is an Astral Soul, Galaxian, or a Prism Wing Spirit card that is only yellow, you can summon it without paying the cost. The rest goes to your hand. Since the rest goes to your hand, that means you technically draw 1 whenever you try to hurt yourself. I'm not promoting self-harm here, but yeah, that is basically how the draw engine works in ISIS. Yeah, I need help. Probably, but yeah. Now, basically, since we do have VLJ, we do have Gemini. Yeah, this is, and you can bring it to it works with any spirit that is what was her name again? Morrigan deck. Yes. I forgot Morrigan's name for a while there. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, imagine you. Oh my god, you can. I mean, with this card, if you play, you play like Yellow Galaxian, do you even want to start with that? Which is like a interesting question, because like technically you can pair this with Petit Fennel and just stack your top, and then you start reducing your own life. Like even like when even just like if you know your opponent's attacking, then you just stack it with Petit Fennel and then like take your life and haha. Now I summon VL and just gain a life back.
Exactly. And then I just realized, Ayumu, one of like the most important upgrade into this Nexus.
What?
It doesn't have 2, it has 3 yellow reduction. Yo. Actually stacking 3 is a strat. Imagine if you turn 1 go stun, your opponent does nothing, and then you just casually pay 2, deploy Crown of the Starry Sky, pay 1, Crown of the Starry Sky, pay 1, Crown of the Starry Sky. Oh wait, Dun doesn't have a yellow symbol. I was talking out of my ass, but like you got the point. Like if you got a yellow Nexus that has 2 symbols, then yeah. Now you can deploy all 3 at once.
I mean, it's for devotee as well, right? So you can just do Kinichahao.
Yeah.
The use of stuff. Actually, it would be good. Actually, wouldn't be, would it? Like, because like Parvati doesn't have a lot of devotee.
Oh, but in Parvati, finally the Godseeker has a use, Ayumu. So basically, with the Godseeker, you open 3, search 1, and then you attack with it. You eat your own life, to make it to prevent 1 spirit from blocking, and then now you draw 1 as well.
Oh yeah, I just realized. No, this doesn't summon the devotees.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. So it's only Astral Soul,
Galaxian, and Prism Wing. Okay.
Yeah.
This is good in Morrigan, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Nexus Morgan deck.
Yeah, so many Nexus, so little space. And speaking of so little space, do we even have any competition for like the number one favorite anime for Battle Spirits of all time? Just in general, not for us personally. We don't. That's a fun part. Of course, now that the collection is coming back, why not bring all the premium Brave box as well? In which this one has two newly drawn CG Spirit cards, 12 revival of the 12 Zodiac extra. That is, yeah, I guess like from the sample we can tell that they are all the 10 extra stuff. And we will have a new design rubber playmat. We will have 2 new sleeves. We have a special design card case. We have a special design storage box. And then we have the collection 6 of the collection metallic cards as well. Yippee? No, I think it's a little bit too much, but yeah, what do you think, Ayumu? If we don't get my, we riot though. So that's my only comment.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Just a lot of money milking.
Yeah, I guess like that's also like one of people's complaints, because it is not the only premium Bandai that is being introduced today. We have another one as well, Ayumu. Whoa, yo, another premium Bandai. Yo, more place to waste our money in. Because although they don't, like, I guess like they kind of broke the rule as well a little bit, because like previously with the premium Diva boxes, they have to be like number one, right? So we have Ryoba, who is like the number one of all time. We have Faunina, who won the Diva voting for that year, and then we have Flame Sandria, who won for last year. And then now we have the second and third place, basically, Noah Fleur and Diana Fleur, getting their own premium box, which will also include a pre-constructed deck of 40 cards. We have 4 campaign cards, two of each. So yeah, and we have 2 design of card sleeves. We have a card case, so a deck box, a playmat, storage box, and of course the usual now standard, basically the metallic bromide cards. You will get 10 of them as well. Everything is going to be Diana and Noah. So yeah, I guess if you are a fan of Noah and Diana, I guess it's your call to get them. Now, if only the Battle Spirit, the premium Bandai site is not down until for maintenance until like September 29 or something.
September 30th.
September 30th, depending on your time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the good thing is, like, I was about to say, because like with the Galatian premium Bandai, like, I haven't know this on Galatian, but like more like on this on Bandai, you know, in that a lot of times they just release something that are basically just reprints. Like if you're releasing like a whole deck, then it still kind of makes sense. But you know, no, you're just kind of releasing, and it's not even alternative artwork, right? It's just like a different background of like the same cards. But I suppose you can still treat it as a reprint, because like, you know, the 12 Galatians, they're actually useful kind of thing. So I don't know, but yeah, the Fleur sisters though, we got new cards. Yay!
We just locked behind paywall now. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm debating if I want to get it or not.
I know, right? Cause like the 4 witches, I only want the Luna, and I already have like the full deck, so I don't really need it. But like this one, yeah, I guess. Yeah, just because I like Diana.
I mean, for me, it's also because I got most cards for the Fleur sisters anyway. So I might as well. Is like with 4 witches, I don't really have. I haven't really got a deck in the first place. So
yeah, that's a problem. I only want the Diana now, but yeah. I've also I guess I kind of have to get one of the Diva premium boxes just so that I can finally have my own copy of Sengoku Fest main stage. Gosh.
yeah.
It's do you want the premium box because you want the new cards? No, I just want the Sengoku Fest main stage. Yeah, I guess it also depends though. If the Sengoku Fest main stage is featuring Diana, then I definitely want that now. Gosh, I'm going to go around and ask my friends if they need that cleaning in their house, and I'm going to clean 4 houses so that I can afford to buy this. Yeah, I mean the deadline is still next month, so I guess I can manage, probably. Fingers crossed. And then speaking of now that we have talked too much about pay to win stuff, there's something that is a skill to win. So the prices for the next month's the next period of Super Peddlers Cup is going to be the serial numbered Sacred Emperor Siegfrieden XV. Everyone's favorite XV burst, because why not? And then also, if you get into top 8, basically, depending on how crowded the tournament is, you will also get a copy of the revival version of the Winged Deity Grand Warden. The revival version. And then also, just by participating, you will also get the elusive, the controversial, but I guess now it's fairly popular magic card, the Fatal Damage Control. Yippee? I guess. Yippee. Yeah.
I think it's very evil that on Fatal Damage Control they put the picture of
oh fuck, no, you're right.
That is actually evil.
It's actually fucking evil because it's reducing the number of damage. So one life still got broken, and then now that oh fuck, man. So yeah, now it's the 15th anniversary or some shit. So yeah, why does Ayumu say that it's evil? There are 3 people in that image, which is Stan, Clucky, and Mai. So to spoil you, but not to spoil you, one of them did not survive to the end of the anime, basically, which is why it's diabolical. Even further, because the effect of this magic, basically, if your life is going to be reduced by 3 or more at once, you minimize the damage to 1, basically. Yeah. Oh my god, that's fucking diabolical. Now that you mention it, fuck, I can't unsee that. Yeah, let's unsee it. Let's move on a little bit from that. I can't. That's a spoiler. I can't move on. Oh my god, I have to live with that knowledge. Fuck, man. And then we have the return of Yashum LT, in which the original Yashum got limited. So of course, so
pretty sure. Wait,
is it limited or is it banned? Yeah, it's one of them. I guess it's banned.
See. I'm pretty sure it's banned.
Yeah, I guess it's banned, and then they limit everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't just limit it, because you could just the exile effect, take back hihi no shishi or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And then summon it, take something else back. Deplete it, summon Hinoshishi.
Yashium.
Take Yashium back, and then deplete Hinoshishi. Use the exile of Yashium, take Hinoshishi back, and summon Yashium, take an extra card back.
Oh god.
So you can just use the trash now, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, which is why the LT version they limited to once per turn same name, so you at least you can mitigate the loop a little bit.
No, and also what is it? And also like it's only one card returning another one card, so you can't exactly loop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, because like the previous one, you can basically retain 2 cards, which is busted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But you do have the option to return any spirit card, any brave card, or any collection card. So do what you will with that information. Then during your attack step, when your Ethereal Soul, Galaxian, or Emperor Priest spirits are attacking, can destroy one opposing spirit that has PP that is the same or lower as the attacking spirit. Classic red stuff. Going to be wild and can be actually pretty wild in the draft actually. Like imagine you aggro your opponent and while you do so you decrease their number of spirits as well. Because why not? Yeah. As an avid draft player in BSS Ayumu, how do you think this this will affect the draft meta?
What? Do we even care about draft meta?
Why not? Let's start to sow the seeds so that people will care. I guess we need more, how to say, like we need more people in the draft meta. So yeah, this is your subliminal message to join the draft meta.
Yes.
Okay, and then we have speaking of the draft meta, we have Sword LT, my favorite starter basically, which can change itself to white. It also has an Excel that destroy one opposing spirit with 1 core or return it to the bottom of the deck. Which is for like one cost, and it's pretty neat actually. I guess.
It's like even like the one cost card doing a lot right now. Yeah,
know, right? It's doing a lot of heavy lifting for such a twink.
Such a twink.
It's literally they are literally just bones.
I mean, true. Yeah.
No, right. And if you have watched the animes like Swordles, the animations for them when they attacks are really cute in a way because like they are like really thin and they are just bones and then they just really small and then they just try to run and then when they block they just got stomped and then they just disappear. It's like no Swordles, no. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's a zombie though. And it's a blood crystal. If that information is anything useful to you, use it as you may. And then we have another nostalgic phase. If you play Battle Spirit Saga, this is the Evil Eye Emperor Zenith, which, if I remember correctly, is one of the mastermind behind the purple nation's machinations basically, and he is one of the first one to run away when it start to not go their way. Yeah.
I didn't even remember that much, mate.
Yeah. Because he's like literally just he present the story in that one single line. Like literally he was brought up that the evil emperor evil emperors is basically like the Nightlings are like basically like the masterminds, but like they ran away and then now I guess like Dark Snake like took control or something. So, like now like that's also why like Madyuk is way more major in the story compared to this guy.
I see.
Because like Madyuk actually died in battle, like a real soldier. So when it attacks, you discard the top 3 card of your deck up to 3. You destroy one opposing brave, and then after this effect resolves once per turn, you can summon one card with that has an effect with immortality in its name without paying the cost. And then during your attack step, Mm-mm. When your spirit that has effect with immortality in its name attacks, this spirit refreshes. Nah. Not even in draft. Not even in draft. Yeah, that's probably why he ran away the moment he can run away, Ayumu. I can't. I can't with this guy. Uh, even this guy.
Well, I don't know. It's like I think it's really interesting how we got like a support like that because like it can be quite interesting to actually make an immortality deck
Mm-mm.
now. Though I'm not sure like how it can actually work.
Mm-mm.
You know, kind of like because like I had a look and
Mm-mm.
like we don't really have a lot of good cards in immortality.
Yeah.
Immortality, excuse me.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense because it's very it can be pretty broken to
Mm-mm.
actually always resurrect
Mm-mm.
like spirits and anything like that. I mean, I
Mm-mm.
feel immortality cards already got like limited and stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know. I think like the best one at the end is still all the various versions of Barrow.
Mm-mm.
Remember that
Oh yeah, Battle.
Barrow? Yeah,
Yeah, the Void
uh,
Lord, the actual
the
good purple Void Lord.
the actual good purple foil lord. Yeah, yeah, because it's like it has one, two, three. Okay, it has three different versions because
Mm-mm.
it got like the original one.
Mm-mm.
You got like the cost 7 one
Mm-mm.
from the burst era,
Mm-mm.
and then you got the LT version.
Mm-mm.
So you can actually try to high roll that,
Mm-mm.
or or at least like self mill,
Mm-mm.
and just try to bring them back with Senus.
Mm-mm.
Actually, oh no, now I realize. What's even more interesting is
Mm-mm.
that Senus is a Nightling,
Mm-mm.
and then the cost 7 barrel from the burst era has immortality the Nightling.
Oh.
Like I don't know if they plan for that. I
Mm-mm.
doubt, but like here's like an interaction you can kind of do
Mm-mm.
with
Oh.
it, I guess. Yeah, which is like interesting.
Mm-mm. Yep, still not
And then
playing.
still not playing it. And then what else we can do? I mean, we can also use giant again.
Uh-uh. Oh
The
yeah,
new
yeah,
LT one.
the one
Yeah,
from
yeah,
last
that
week.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty good as well.
Mm-mm.
And then there's only summon spirit cards.
Mm-mm.
No, any card with immortality. The Dark Purple Sword. Executioners.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, it has
Ooh.
a brave that can revive it actually. Ah, might be something.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. That's why it was an X-ray. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
because it's like a reusable deadly balance,
Mm-mm.
basically.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, makes sense.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. That can definitely have some use.
Mm-mm.
We got the very classic Baldago. I don't know if it's
Mm-mm.
still useful now, but I guess that's an option.
Yeah. It's the first
Yeah.
it's the first extra that has low cost Ayumu. It has historical value. Yes.
And
Uh,
then you got like surprisingly being having immortality, like there are actually 3 yellow cards with
mm-mm.
immortality.
Mm-mm.
One of them is still hard purple, so I
Mm-mm.
don't know if you want to count that.
Mm-mm.
And it's kind of useless
Uh-uh.
outside of Tsukuyomi.
Uh-uh.
But we do have the toilet Misunos. Misunos are not the toilet. Which also can bounce one spirit to hand.
Uh-uh.
If you need if you need an alternative removal, I guess
Uh-uh.
there's that.
Yep.
And then we got like the reclass, like the magical princess deity, the
Mm-mm.
Rowdy,
Mm-mm.
which by returning so during battle, which basically means on attack and on block,
Mm-mm.
you can return a card from your chest to the deck bottom and then send 2 cards from an opposing spirit from any opposing spirit to the reserve.
Mm. Mm.
And also, when opposing spirit effects, discard a magic card from your deck. During this turn, your deck cannot be discarded. It's like, it's not the worst, but I don't think
Mm.
you will actually want to use it.
Mm-mm.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, we got Tristan though, which is like limited to one. So on summon, if you but you have to summon it through immortality though. Which is sad. Like if you summon it through immortality, summon a brave card from your trash without paying the cost.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is exactly why. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, we got some interesting choices for sure. Have to see how it works though. Yeah.
Don't know why we are talking about praise and I see Zamnus and we are talking about PSS and then I just suddenly it flashes the Ballista PTSD. Even though that is like the very small amount of time that I spent in BSS with that Ballista, but like that Ballista basically like gave me more PTSD than. Well, actually, no. Andromeda is still like the biggest PTSD. Fuck Andromeda. Yeah. Anyway, just to distract my mind from seeing my Nexus getting blown up, you have we have the sword horse granim. Why do I try to translate that when this is a card from the Brave Era and it has the English name as a decoration on the top of the card? I have problems.
Bruh.
Yeah, this spirit is also treated as red. And then all of your red spirit can block while exhausted, so that means it itself can block while exhausted. During either place attack step, when your red spirit is attacking or blocking, you can add one core from the void to this spirit.
Which is like damn.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, which is still I guess like also it's an emperor piece, by the way. It's an emperor piece to reduction, and you basically give gives a core boost potentially to a deck that can manifest at least twice during their turn. And you can attack with all the small squirrels that Nao's use is associated with, apparently. And they can give you more cores for Granim.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Now even Wreck got call boost now. Oh my god.
I know, right? And not to mention if you get this and like in draft, like it's going to be like real crazy though. You summon this guy on turn 1. You go first. You set up something. Turn 2, you summon this guy, and then now you can just freely attacks. You can freely attack. You have a blocker that is 8k that can block every time. Your opponent has to draw something with curse, or they are not going to get past this thing. Yeah.
True. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good early blocker. Well, but like 8k or less, so easily being removed nowadays.
True.
So I wouldn't expect on that, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah. But also, like, when you draft, you usually get, like, the shit cards,
right? Oh, well. If you just think about from drafting, yeah.
I guess, like, if you actually, like, put this inside your actual deck, I guess the factor is not into blocking and more into, like, attacking. Attack with all your squirrels. I guess
Yeah, just for Zeus or something,
yeah. I guess like I don't know if you want this, but like if you wanted to shoehorn it and again, Zeus, summon this guy, summon 3 squirrels, play your you attack with everything, use extra draw next turn, profit. Yay! And then you have Shantark LT. So when the summon, destroy 2 opposing spirit that has 3 cost or lower, or destroy 1 opposing spirit that is either cost 6 or 7. During either player's main step, both player cannot use magic.
Well,
when they use magic.
When they use magic, they end
their main step.
They end the main step,
Yeah. And then it has crush. It's a assault 1.
Yeah.
Plus, the usual card that can be a slippery slope. Also, it's a roaring azure. So use this information however you want. Because I guess like okay, so now that doesn't really feel okay. Now I can kind of get the point. It's a roaring azure. So if you bring this in Huracan, then I guess even though it is not how do I put this? It might not seem like much, but basically then you lock out your opponent from using like extra draw, like the draw magic, basically.
Yeah.
So not too shabby.
Which is like I suppose depending on how you want to do this, it's like how to say, it's like it can be used like anti-meta. But I don't know. I think the problem with it is that like, the summon effect isn't useful. So like, you don't really have cases where you throw a card into the deck just for anti-meta. So like, I don't really know how often this card is actually gonna get used.
Probably not much. That's probably why it's a common.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
But people always find the weirdest way to kind of like utilize this kind of card. So we'll have to see. Yeah, it's like whenever we talk about like a card, sometimes we feel like, yeah, this is not going to work, and then like someone just find like, okay, so basically in this particular setup, you basically just have a Bone Shark, you have a Shantark, and then so basically your opponent can't use when summon effect, they cannot use Draw Magic, and then when they try to attack, you shut them down with something else. Because why not?
Yeah, but Bone Shark is banned now.
Bone Shark kind of card.
Yeah, actually, we still have another card that does the same thing, so yeah.
Yeah. But good thing that Bone Shark is finally gone. Me crying in Space Pirates.
You mean Space Clowns?
They are still cool in my heart, okay. And then we have Chuganek. So when your Dark Snake is removed from the field by the opponent, opposing effect, you can by discarding one card in your hand, you can return this card to your hand from your trash. And this previous summon, you can destroy one of your own spirit. If you destroy your opponent destroy one of their own spirit, this effect cannot be guarded by armor effects.
Yeah.
So
it's literally a deadly balance that pierces armor.
Yeah.
Which is like
is it a targeted hatred towards Prehelia?
Pulcheria. I just like loading for.
Yeah. It's because like I always read the English, the Japanese name basically, Pulcheria.
Yeah. Oh my, like, my god, like, why is Kukulkan getting so many stuff? It's crazy.
I know, right? It's a main only deadly balance that can be recur every time your opponent destroys your stuff. So yeah, only good thing is that this spirit cannot return itself when it is destroyed by your effect.
Yeah. But like still, like it's still kind of good enough because it is like a summon effect, but then you kind of have ways to try to. Actually, no, I think we checked with Dark Snake. There isn't really ways to summon the Brave during the attack step. But then, like, still, like, you can try to like clear the opposing board, and so like, and then you summon this last, and so then you're forcing them to destroy the spirit with the armor. Yeah, it's not too shabby.
Indeed.
Like it's literally kind of what Kukulkan wants anyway. Yeah.
Also, it has a symbol. That's always something.
True. Yeah.
Exactly. And then we have someone who lost their symbol. We have the Kigurumi Kumatar LT, which when it attacks or block, you exhaust one opposing spirit or opposing nexus. Sorry, during this turn, the effect of all exhausted nexus cannot activate. And then when it is brave, also it gives holy life as well, because why not? Also, it's a 100 piece, by the way. Do I need to remind you guys that it is a 100 piece? Yeah. Also, it's a 2 cost, by the way. So yeah, not too shabby actually.
Yeah, well, no, which is crazy. Yeah, because 2 costs with a blue reduction. So it's you can use it in the blue deck to counter cards.
God damn. You can use it in blue deck to counter blue cards. Oh, that's actually really, really clever. Also, like the other thing is basically because it's a cost 2, you basically have a, and it can brave with any cost 3 or higher. So basically, even Himeko, the consequor of Parvati, can finally hit every single card inside the deck. Yay! Yeah, the symbol is now. Yeah, I guess like in Parvati, the symbol is the list of your worries anyway, because your main way of reducing life is still the life burn anyway. Yeah, so it might be something.
Like if anything, like this is pretty decent because it kind of increased the cost of your cards as well.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone is at least cost 5. So everyone can be your finisher basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sanko's effect to refresh itself is finally useful, Ayumu. Maybe. I don't know, don't quote me, but yeah. Maybe. At least it gives you like kind of like a threat, I guess. Also, it in itself is a 100 piece, so I guess although it cannot activate any of your Mirage, except if you use Sanko and then you mill itself, another copy of itself, then I guess that's also one way it can work. But I guess also like the other way is like if you want to high roll it and then you mill either Pegasati or Ardhanarishwara or Durga, then you can actually still summon them because they don't require the Mirage to be successful. They just need to be discarded by a Mirage effect anyway, so yeah.
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 More high roll. Yo! We love high roll.
Exactly. And then we have Janum Shielder LT, which is first that activates when opposing spirit or ultimate attacks, summon without paying the cost. When it is summoned, until your next refresh step, one opposing spirit cannot refresh. And then it can be brave to cost 3 or higher. It gives immunity to brave and nexus effects. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a meta specific card, so
it's like a very specific counter. It's like, especially since like blocking brave and nexus effects specifically.
Exactly.
Which is like kind of random, but like I don't know. Maybe there's some niche use because like you never know. Because like brave effects is definitely one of those. Like brave effects is like always catches you off guard, kind of like like this is a brave effect, you can't block it. Like, gasp,
gasp.
Like gasp.
Finally, the sword has its match. Finally, we don't need to be worried about Dojigiri anymore.
I think you'll be more worried about Mikatsuki, to be fair.
Oh, true. Yes, actually, yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah, it protects itself from Mikatsuki because why not?
Yeah.
Yippee. And then we have the Shining Galaxy LT. Discard in your trash. If by exhausting one of your Galaxian Nexus or Grand Walker Nexus, you can return this card from your trash to your hand. During your main step, the cost of all of your new Galaxians or devotee Galaxian in your hand or an open zone that is cost 6 or higher becomes 5. Whoa.
Crazy
Indeed. And then level 2 flash during either player's attack step. By exhausting this nexus, you can discard one astral deity or galaxian from your hand or open zone. If you do so, during this turn, one of your spirit gets plus 6000 BP and one red symbol. And this is not limited to once per turn. If you can somehow, if you have 3 copy, then you can basically just discard 3, increase 3 symbols, and then refresh this nexus by other effects, and then do it again.
It sounds very convoluted, though. I don't even think you need to do that.
No, you don't. If you have to do that, there's something wrong in your life. But yeah, I guess do whatever makes you happy at that point, I guess.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, still the cost 5 effect is kind of crack.
Oh no, it's very crack. Yeah.
Exactly. Now the Sagitto Upload Dragon XP can actually be something. And not to mention we have the Shine Trash Sagitto Upload Dragon coming up as well. And then we have the LT version of our favorite Nexus ever. No, just kidding. It used to be before they started to add like lots of effects that bounce opposing Nexus. You have the Golden Belfry LT, which protects all of your Nexus, your yellow only Nexus. So when all of your Nexus are only yellow, all of your Nexus cannot be destroyed by opposing effects during the opposing turn. So basically, yeah, unfortunately, your Nexus can still be destroyed if it is during your turn. During either player's attack step. When your spirit with holy life name effects leaves the field because of the opponent, even if they are blocked, add 1 core from the void to your life. So basically, even if they got blocked, you still heal 1. Profit.
And if you're using Ultra Holy Life, you can draw 1 card as well.
Wow, what a profit! Gee.
Yeah, might actually have some use, not gonna lie.
Yeah. We will have to see.
Because also it says like during opposing turn, right? But like if you don't attack until you're ready, then they basically can't destroy it.
True. Yeah, you got the point there. Damn. Yeah, that's still something. And then we have Cassiopeia Seal, which is only a big deal because of the other seals, like the Lunatic Seal. It is a field, as usual, which prevents all opposing spirit or prevents the spirit or ultimate chosen by this effect from ever refreshing again while it is on the field. And then of course we basically choose 2 opposing spirit or ultimate with its flash effect with its flash effect, and then the targeted spirit or ultimate is exhausted. This effect cannot be prevented by opposing effect, and then it is sent to the field, and then now it can't refresh at all unless this card is discarded or they are removed. Yeah, which is annoying, but I guess as usual, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, this is a pretty good addition in Yumkash.
Oh yeah, because it's like, pierces.
Yeah, it's basically a permanent removal kind of thing. You know, so like, it really helps when exhaust is mostly like a temporary solution.
True. And then we have another permanent solution to the game, which is milling your opponent's deck out with Orient Power LT. So when this card is discarded by your blue effect, you can activate this main or flash effect. So I guess that means you still have to pay the cost, right?
No,
Oh
because
no.
you're activating
Okay.
the effect directly.
True. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Gemini, yeah. Gemini really ruins my reading comprehension.
I think so anyway, if I remember
Hopefully,
correctly.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, or at least like the Q&A is going to fix this. Hopefully. Yeah, so during this turn, once per turn same name, when you're during this turn, when your Astral Soul, Galaxian, or fighting spirit reduces the opposing life by attack, mill 10. Yeah, it's a main effect, so it is predictable, but it is a mill 10 every time you reduce their life. So yeah. Basically change this game into a game of Magic with slivers, in which you now basically if you deal like 4 poison counter, then your opponent will die regardless. Yeah. Yup, and then we have the Return of Big Pine LT, which is bad, yo. So during this turn, opposing spirit with text effect cannot attack or block. Additionally, if your trash by banishing 5 what is that, the devotee and Astral Soul or Galaxian card from the game, during this turn opponent cannot use cards that are not yellow from their hand or open zone. Yeah, the good thing is you can play this during the main step, which is quite neat, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's the reason why the original card got banned, I guess.
Well, I suppose at least this is like limited to like kind of like defaulty Galaxian specifically. But damn, they actually made this again, really.
Indeed. And this is basically where Gemini can actually shine for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's an
mate.
yeah, and the second copy can be used for this effect as well. So yeah. It's a devotee Astral Soul. So yeah. Do as you should with this effect, with this information. And then we have FLJXB, yo.
Yo, she's pretty.
She is pretty and she is crack as well. Because once per turn, same name from your hand or open zone if your life is 3 or lower. If you have a yellow Nexus, you can pay 1 cost to summon her. When she is summoned, if your life is 5 or lower, add 1 card from the void to your life. And then she has the classic VLJF effect, in which during either player's attack step, opposing spirit that has prime number cost from 2 to 13 cannot attack or block. And then when she is destroyed or depleted, she goes back to your hand. Wow. She is an angel, by the way. Literally.
Yeah.
As in her family is an angel. If you play via Saga. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Finally, a generic heal that can return yourself to the hand. And yeah.
Man, all I can see is Morgan getting more and more cracked.
Exactly. Because you can just return her to the hand, summon something else, and then now you can summon Filchi again. Because why not? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god. Indeed. Even in Isis, this is kind of cracked though.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah.
Because not to mention, because you heal 1 and then you core charge 1 to Isis, so like yep, heal another 1 because why not? Who said that Filchi cannot heal to 7? And then just screw myself up because now my life is 7 and I cannot summon anything. And then we finally have the God Seeker for the fish. We have the Orsocera Spear. when summon or attacks was per the same name, open the top 3 cards of your deck. And then if you can add a total of 1 Ometeotl and one of a total of 1 of Ometeotl and Lava Fish cards. And then by sending your soul core to your Ometeotl, the number of cards that you open and the number of cards that you add to the hand increases by 1 each. So basically, it's a card sticker that opens 4.
Yeah, so you either open 3, add 1, or open 4, add 2, basically.
Exactly. Which is actually kind of crazy.
The interesting part is that with how it works, it means you can add two groundwalkers to hand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, which is really flexible as well. So you can either add 2 Ometeotl or 1 of each, or like 2 Lava Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, it comes equipped with an effect to destroy Lesser Panda, because why not? Praise the fish.
Yeah, that moment when destroying 5k or less is actually relevant again.
Exactly. Just because it pierces, so now it can destroy Lesser Panda.
It's a crazy meta we're in.
Exactly. And speaking of crazy meta, we have Leo Pulp. So it's another mushroom. So when someone or attacks, it can manifest when from Yumkash when your counter is 3 or more during either player's attack step. When the summon or attacks, heavy exhaust 1 open spirit or ultimate. And then if you have Yumkash, including Soul State, you can create 1 token, because why not? And then when it attacks at level 2, add 2 cards from the void to the spirit. After that, once per turn, the spirit refreshes. Actually, that's kind of nice though.
Yeah, this one's actually pretty decent as an addition. The fact that you can produce more tokens, so it makes it kind of like a must in the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as I heard from my friend, you just kind of replace Woof.
Yeah. That's really something good. You can basically like make 3 tokens during the turn into summon, and then you add 4 cards as well. What not to left. And then you also give them pressure by attacking as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very, very nice. And then we have a new spirit form next, which of course can be manifested during your main step from next. When the summon was for the same name, if you have a by destroying one of your Moray, return 1 card from your trash that is not a soul core to your life. Then during your main step at level 2, by destroying the spirit, return up to 3 Moray from your trash to your hand that has different names.
This card is like very random. Like, why?
Why? Why indeed?
I mean, I guess we have to see what the last Moray does, but still.
Like, even if the last Moray is good.
It definitely feels like a waste of slot, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Because that was supposed to be summoned early because like from the manifest condition, but like all its effect can only be useful like at the late game anyway, so like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, exactly. You're right. Yeah. So I don't know.
Exactly. And we have Akeboshi, so which is basically kind of like a power creep of like the old extra, which has catalyze when it is summoned and attack, and then after the catalyze, oh no. So instead of having an effect after the catalyze, this effect treats your life as being at 3. So you basically can trigger all your burning soul dragon, your soul dragon type Homura, and so. And then after your soul burst activates as well, if you have a Rekayu Kimura, you can summon one spirit from the opposing trash that is cost of 4 or lower, and then you can put 1 core from your opposing reserve or trash that is not a soul core to it. Yeah, but when summon effect does not trigger. Yeah. Could have just give your opponent a little bit bonus in it. You just summon it so that you can have something to hit. Could have some decency to let them like like disturb your port a little bit.
Decency in my game? Nah.
You don't sound like you're playing red.
Yeah, which is like an interesting card. Like it definitely has its utility, you know, because like you gotta remember the catalyze is like on summon or on attack.
Oh yeah,
So
you can use it twice even.
yeah. So it is not twice because you're sending a soul code to trash.
Oh
but,
yeah, true. Oh no. If
I
you
mean,
activate the Burning Soul Dragon though.
Yeah. If you do that, yeah. But like like just in general, it's like yeah. I mean, it's already very flexible, so I'm not gonna complain. No.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, but like we've been talking about how like this is basically a 2-card full core recycling with Burning Soul Dragon. Yeah, which already makes it really crack. So
yeah, indeed can be something. Use it. It's funny. It's probably going to be another build though, but yeah, it's funny. Use it.
no, not really. I can see it being Rekka now. Yeah.
True. I mean, like you do have some cards that are there just for placeholder for now. So yeah, can be something that is more kind of like make it into the direction of more soul bursts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, use
And
it.
like
It's
which
funny.
feels bad because like Akeboshi basically because like like how the new Muramasa really no one uses it. And now this card completely replaces it. So.
Indeed. Very sad indeed. Let's move on. I don't want to be sad anymore. I just want to be happy. So we do have a Yamato Takeru's fortress. So yeah, finally a nexus that is not a rebirth nexus. When it is deployed, you can add 1 core from the void to you. You can plus 1 core to your one of your Yamato Takeru. When you do so, return one card from the opposing trash to the bottom of the deck, and 1 opposing spirit to the bottom of the deck as well. Yeah, not too shabby for 6 cost, I guess. And then once per turn.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Once per turn, when you return an opposing Chibuno Koka atau Chibunka? Okay, so when you retain a card from your or you can use
when you use your own effect to return a card to your deck or the opposing deck.
Yeah.
For each card returned, you can send a call from any opposing spirit or any opposing ground connectors
to the
void. Yeah.
Yeah. Not too shabby.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Can you deploy this with Fukurok though? The cost 3 rebirth spirit.
I think so. Let's see.
Yeah.
Kuro. No, not this one. Carmen. There we go. Yeah, because it doesn't limit any cost.
So you can even deploy it as Fukurok if you need to.
Yeah, no. Which makes it really good, yeah.
Exactly. Damn. That's okay. That can actually be something.
Yeah.
Yo, and then we have another Awakened Dragon, which is the Revelation Dragon 10. Which when attacks or blocks, open top card of your deck. If it's a Mitra or an Awakened Dragon card, you can put in Soul State. The rest goes to the bottom. If you put a card into a Soul State with this effect, add 1 card from the void to this spirit. You draw. It's a cost 3. You draw 1 and you add 1 core in white. Damn.
I mean, yeah. I suppose you can argue it is kind of drawing 1, but also it's not really. So
yeah,
I don't know. Like to be fair, at the end, if we don't see how Mitra finished the game, like a lot of the cards right now are just like meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess it's kind of like a drawback also because like you can technically draw in white, so yeah. That's kind of like the price that you have to pay, unfortunately. Yeah, have we talked about this guy last time? Why do I have like a faint recollection of seeing this guy before? But I'm not sure where.
We might have, yeah.
Okay. Alright, then I guess we have caught up with everything. God damn it. We failed the speed run, but it is what it is. Sometimes in life you can't really get everything that you wanted. But you know who might be getting what they wanted, Ayumu? Because we have a request finally from Joseph. Because he wants a video on the kanji or terms that is commonly found on PS cards. So something like
that'll be a good video to make. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you. Indeed. Maybe starting from 10 and then we'll see from there how it goes from there. So kind of like how Bounce is being worded in Bellspirits, and so I guess it's kind of more into like Japanese, kind of like a it's a specialized Japanese learning content, I guess, because like I guess those kind of kanji in that context is usually only used in card games, but I guess it's also kind of like it's kind of like an interesting way to kind of like see how this kind of like specialized languages works in card games through the lens of Bellspirits. Because like of course that's the card game that we are most familiar with for the wording. Although I can argue that I used to play Vanguard in Japanese, but I already forgot everything. So yeah. So yeah, Ayumu, how do you feel about the cards that we have seen during this past week? Are you finally getting more positive? I'm just kidding. You're always positive. What am I saying?
What are you talking about?
I said that as Ayumu is breaking down. So before Ayumu crashes out even more, if you have any other questions or comments or requests just like Joseph, do feel free to send it to us to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're listening to this on YouTube, do feel free to comment down below. So yeah, now that my brain.exe has stopped working, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We'll be coming back with the yappy episode next week. So do look forward to it. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next thing. Bye bye!
Bye!